Hello, everybody. What's going on? My name is Tay. I am coming at you guys live from my bedroom here in small town, Idaho. And I'm really excited for today's topic because I want to give some brand building tips to help those of you who are creating content on social media, trying to build your platform, develop a strong, solid following of people who are just like you. So if that's the kind of content that you feel like you need to absorb so that you can grow your business or whatever you're here to do on social media, stick around. I'm going to give you guys some good tips and hopefully you get some good takeaways from this. So if you're hopping on live, will you just drop a comment and tell me where you guys are coming in from? If you're catching the replay, will you just tell me that you missed me in the comments below so that I can tell you that I missed you too? YouTube viewers as well, will you just drop a comment below? Tell me where you're from. I would love to engage and communicate with you also. And I'm genuinely curious to know what you do on social media that has you here to build a brand. Okay, so a little bit about me. I'm 29 for another few days. I'll be 30 on the 7th. All right, I've been building on social media for 7 years. I started building on social media when I joined network marketing way back in 2016. It has been a long time. And I have done the copy paste shit. I have done the inauthentic stuff. I have done the salesy, spammy crap. And I have learned very quickly how much more effective it is to attract your audience than to spam the crap out of people. It is not effective. Salesy posts are not going to draw anybody in. People are not on social media to be sold to. People are on social media to be social. So when you're building your brand, remember that. You're not here to sell to anybody. You're not here to sell your product. You're not here to sell your opportunity. You're here to sell yourself. And the only way to sell yourself is to be social. All right. So with that being said, when it comes to building your brand, you want to talk about you. Yes, your company is a part of who you are. Yes, it is a part of your brand along with your product. But who are you? Who are you? What are things that you enjoy doing? What are things that you're good at? What are your hobbies? Who are you? And get extremely specific with this. One thing, there's what we call pillars. Okay, you want to have five pillars, 5 things about you that you want people to know. Okay, and this is like, you don't want people to know that you're inspiring. That doesn't count. We're not talking about adjectives here. If you want people to know that you're a mom, what kind of mom are you? Are you a single mom? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you a crunchy mom? Are you a millennial mom? Are you an old generation mom? Do you use cloth diapers? Do you use disposable diapers? Like, what kind of mom are you? Get very specific about this. And those are the things that you can bring a lot of value on. You want to go based on your beliefs and don't be afraid about what people will think, okay? You want to attract people that are just like you and you're going to find them through your authenticity. So please, if you're taking notes on this, write that down. Authenticity. You want to stand out from everybody else. You don't want to do what everybody else is doing on social media. You want to stand out. You want to be different. Be authentic to who you are. Authenticity is going to scale you online. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about before we get into pillars is your pain points. The things that have given you traumas, the things that you have struggled with, the things that are hard for you to talk about, those are the things that people are going to connect with you on. Those are the stories that you should be sharing. Your struggles. People will connect with you more on your struggles than they ever will on your wins. And I'm going to give you a few examples here. If you have ever been in a relationship where you went through narcissistic abuse, That is something to talk about. That is something that a lot of people are going to be able to connect with you on. Okay. Toxic relationships. If you had a narcissistic parent, maybe you grew up in foster care, whatever the case may be. For me, I'm an addict. I talk a lot about drug addiction and recovery and things like that on my social media, relapse prevention, etc., so on and so forth. And there was a point in time where my entire downline and my first company was nothing but recovering addicts that I met in Facebook groups. Okay, that I met in Facebook groups. And the only reason they connected with me and they felt comfortable enough to join me in business was because I was open enough to share my journey and struggle with addiction. They too have that similarity. So you want to be branding yourself with things that you have struggled with and overcome, and be that light and that inspiration and that hope to people. Okay. So you want to get your 5 pillars. These are just 5 things about you. What is on your Pinterest board? I would love for you to share that with me in the comments. What's on your Pinterest? What are your boards? Because your social media should probably look like your Pinterest. The things that you talk about on social media are probably going to be really close to the things that you're looking at on Pinterest. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Like right now, I'm doing a lot of dream board shit, a lot of dreaming. I'm looking at a lot of home design, a lot of things that I want to bring into my life, right? So that I'm trying to get that visualization piece down. All right. I'm also in manifestation mode. So if manifesting something you want more value on, make sure you follow on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. We talk about that a lot over here as well. But you know, that is a journey that I'm sharing with my people. Like this, I'm asking them for advice in my stories. Like this bed or this bed. Would you go with these lights or no lights? You know, things like that. That's something that's on my Pinterest that I'm bringing to my audience and asking their opinions on and things like that. If you love to cook, share recipes, go live and cook and engage with your people based on the food that you're preparing. If you like to cook, I hate cooking, but you know what? I'm also not afraid to get on live and fuck up cooking and make people laugh. Hey, I am a mom. I am a single mom currently right now, and I talk a lot about my struggles. I'm very big into spirituality. Are you religious? Do you have spiritual beliefs? You know what I mean? Like, do you have faith? If that's something that's extremely important to you, then let that guide you. And you can break your content down in pieces when it comes to faith. If you're a devout Christian, share Bible scriptures. Are you going to Bible studies? Are you making posts on Sundays before you go to church? Sharing what you've learned in church? How is your message from your pastor? Who is your pastor? Do you have close relationships with the people that you go to church with? Why is that important to you? How has God played a big part into your life? Okay, however that may look. Now, like with spirituality, for me, I can break this down in so many different ways. I'm reading tarot. I'm into healing crystals. I'm into manifestation. I am into the 5D realm and the ancestors and all of the crazy woo-woo witchy shit. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm chosen by God. I am a chosen one of the Most High. And I break my content down based on my gang stalking experience that applies to this, right? Based on karma and the law of attraction and tips for manifesting and collective tarot readings and things like that. And that's all based on a spirituality pillar. So break it down. I know that I was an accountability partner with somebody in my business camp, and she's struggling with branding, which is kind of a big reason that I'm here doing this live. But she's a farmer chick. So break that down. What's on your farm? What's a day in the life of a farmer look like? Right? What does a farmer chick do? I don't know anything about farming, but she knows all about it. And she can educate us on this, right? And so whatever it may be about you, do you like to plan? Are you a planner? Are you organized? Are you organized? Can you give tips on how to be organized? Are you happily married for the last 15 years and you have a great relationship? Can you give relationship tips? Can you talk about how to strengthen your relationship? Whatever. If you guys need any help with this at all, feel free to DM me. Feel free to get in my comment section. Feel free to ask and branch out. If you would like to book a coaching call and do some brand identity training, we can do that. We can do that. I can donate 15 minutes of my time to help you with this. Okay? It's really hard to help you identify it when I don't know who's in front of me, but I'm really hoping that you're finding value in this. And I know you hear it a lot from the same people over and over and over, but sometimes it just takes hearing it from the right person to make it click for you. The most important piece is to be authentic, to be vulnerable, to talk about your struggles, and to stay consistent in this. Okay, another pillar for me is I'm a business owner. I'm a business owner. I'm a network marketer. I'm a content creator. So I create content around my business. How can I attract people to recruit? How can I recruit? Well, I got to establish that I'm somebody they're going to want to do business with. Right? So I talk about leadership. I get on here and create videos about improving your brand. I establish that I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing, and it builds that trust. It builds that trust. I personally develop. I'm big on personal development and mindset, which ties into the business owner side of me, the entrepreneur side of me, and I give mindset tips. I give personal development suggestions. I go to events. Those are the kinds of things that I share about business to bring value to the business opportunity that I have, to establish that I'm an authority figure in this and that they can trust me to lead them to success. My product also ties into that. I do sprinkle my product in here and there, not always. You want to share more of you than you do of your product. Do you like to travel? What are your goals and dreams? Where are you going? Why are you doing this? Okay, that all ties into the business owner aspect of this conversation. Kaylor, I am on a video. Please be respectful. Please get out of my room if you're going to play with the dog. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm on a video.
No. Foul. Not playing good.
Okay, so addiction recovery. You know, I talk a lot about my struggle in addiction. I talk a lot about my relapse story. I do a lot of transformation photos, a lot of before and afters. I make sure to shout myself out when I hit every 30 days. You know, I'm 30 days clean, 60 days clean, 90 days clean. I give relapse prevention tips. I give harm reduction tips. I interview with other addicts, things like that. Trying to think of how I can help you guys more. But that's what I have for you guys for now. I'm not going to dwell on this too much. I will bring more content around this if you guys need it. The next thing we're going to learn about is niching down. I'm going to help you niche down and identify your ideal client, your target audience. Your brand is who you are. Your niche is who are you talking to. Okay, so if that's something that you are excited to hear more about, but you just drop niche in the comments below, I'm going to close out of here and upload this. This is going over to YouTube. YouTube, I would love your feedback in the comments as well. I believe in you. I am cheering for you. Remember to stay authentic, be vulnerable, stay consistent. A brand is not built overnight. It is built over time, and it can only get better. Your brand can only get better. You have to start somewhere. I'm going to bounce out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys later.